Hello everyone, RaptorX here. As you can see, I'm back in FTB, ready for another episode, and yeah, this is my new head. I have a little explaining to do. Pretty much, my sword broke. That was the first step in this whole mess of why I have all these heads lying around. And I decided to make a new diamond sword. Now, I had plenty of levels, mainly because I've been mining a lot, and as you can see, I'm already back to level 36. So it's great. I still don't know what I'm going to enchant. My armor's giving out, but I got this beast sword. Sharpness 3, Disjunction 3, Fire Aspect 2, Vorpal 2. I didn't even know you could get this many enchantments on one single item with an anvil. Because I know if you with an anvil, like I used to do in the Direwolf series, I combined a few elements, mainly books that I found around, and combined them with existing enchantments and so on, so forth. So, it can be done, but not from a regular level 30 enchantment. So that was pretty nice. It almost one hits about 60% of the time, 70% of the time, or thereabouts. And the whole Vorpal enchantment, that's the one when it one hits the mobs, and it has a chance of giving me the heads, which is why I have so many zombie heads when I was mining. Um, that's one thing. Also, I've been I organized a little bit my whole Lincoln book system, mainly because first of all, the portal is a little bit far off, and it's annoying to have to run over there every time I want to go to the portal. And two, as you guys saw from the last episode, I think it was the last episode. I already lost count of which one it was. But since I've been playing all day, um, when I came back from the portal, it didn't put me there. It put me somewhere in some caves down in that direction somewhere. Um, I tried everything pretty much that was to be done. I destroyed that portal, made a new one, nothing. I destroyed the one I came into, and that didn't do anything apparently. I destroyed both of them and remade both of them, and still did nothing. So I mean, it works like the first time, but then you go in and out again, and it throws you back into the caves. I don't know what's up with that. So I just gave up. I figured the whole Lincoln book system is probably even quicker to get around. Um, and especially since I'm going to be inside my house, and I can use this without having to go outside. So that's always nice. And yeah, so now what I want to do this episode. Now I did look for some alternatives for the whole chunk loading system, and there's a world anchor that I used to use way back in Tekkit that has been updated and now requires ender pearls, and I'm pretty sure the recipe has changed as well, or I could be mistaken. I can't remember for the life of me what the recipe was like um, back in Tekkit, but I did look at the recipe. It's not that much cheaper. It still needs 2 diamonds instead of the enchantment table. You do save a little bit of gold, I believe. So let's just quickly look at the recipe here, just to make sure. So yeah, it still needs 2 diamonds, an ender pearl in the middle, some gold. So I mean, you don't really save nearly as much as you should, especially since this one you have to feed it ender pearls. It's not that much. It's like 1 ender pearl per 12 hours of actual usage, so it's not that bad. But I'd rather use the world anchor. If I'm going to be using 2 diamonds, I might as well use the anchor. I mean, not the anchor, the chunk loader. Here it is. So yeah, I mean, it still uses 2 diamonds, a little bit of obsidian, so it's just a little bit more of gold and a few little. Wait, hold on, what am I doing here? Clicked too many times. But yeah, as you can see, it's not that much different as far as materials. But at least this one, I don't have to keep an eye on the ender pearls, and it's just bound to happen now. Just forget about the ender pearls, and the chunk gets unloaded. I run out of lava in the worst time possible, and I have to hustle to try to get things done. Now I've done a little bit more prep work for today. I got this thing done. It's not quite finished. I haven't done the valves yet. I could have probably done that before the episode. I just noticed I forgot to do that. This system, it's been solid. I mean, ooh, wow, it's gone pretty low. I forgot to make the redstone energy cell. So let's just quickly turn these bad boys on. It's draining, so let's just pump some steam into them real quick. And everything's working as it should, as you can see here. I wanted to show this off last episode, but I didn't need to because of the redstone energy cell was pretty much full. But I've been using a lot of it for when I come out of the caves with some resources. So So you can see 4 MJs each. I have 6 of them, so that's quite a bit coming out of these machines. So there we go. It's they're warming up. Once they get to the green, it really starts pumping out quick. So what I'm gonna do is just let it run a little bit. I want to see how much it drains, steam-wise, to fill it back up to full. That's really what I want to hopefully remember, and between the episodes to check on that. So let's quickly make a few things I want to make. Now, I've gotten a little bit lucky, not extremely. It's up to 17 diamonds. I've gotten plenty of other crazy supplies here. So much redstone, and other stuff. I did go in the Nether. That's why one of the reasons why I fixed my Lincoln books, because they're a little bit off, especially the ones for the Blaze spawner. It wasn't quite on the Blaze spawner. It was a little bit off, if you guys remember from that episode. So I fixed that. Now it's pretty much next to the Blaze spawner, so that helps a lot if I need more Blaze rods. So I grabbed a few from them, and because I need them for the recipe today. Now, right. Oh, I want to show you guys the other stuff I've been getting. So, you know, over 2 stacks of gold now. Great. Plenty of iron now. Oh, well, not plenty, but a little bit more. Now, what I've done is actually started mining around level 45. That's where I mainly focused on today. About around level 45 to try to get a lot of iron, copper, and tin, which you guys can see I was a little bit short on last time. I got a nice, decent supply at least, so I can build stuff without having to really worry about the supplies, I guess, the materials. Now, what this also does is I can transmute iron into gold and then from gold to diamonds with the minimum stone. So that's always good. And now that's exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to see how many I can get per 1 stack of iron ingots. If I do this properly, that's for the Ender Pearl and that's for gold. Hold on, I don't want to ruin the testing with some extra iron that I had in there. So full stack gives me 8 gold. And for these diamonds. So a full stack of iron gives me 2 diamonds. It's not that bad, but it's not that great either. Especially since you use a lot of iron for a lot of recipes. Now, on the other hand, I could use half a stack of gold, and that will give me plenty of diamonds. So let's just do that real quick. And that should give me 8 diamonds, I believe. Yep, that was 8 diamonds. So it's not bad for half a stack, especially. I didn't use the full stack. So now I have an extra 10 diamonds here on top of the 17 I already have here. So that should be I should be pretty set on that. Now let's make what I needed to make today. Let's make the chunk loader. So I need 2 more enchantment tables. So obsidian and diamonds in the book. Actually, might be short in the books. Gotta check on that. Let's grab some obsidian. I've mainly been getting. I think these were the ones from the portals. I didn't quite destroy them completely, which I wonder maybe that was the case, but it just took too long to destroy the full thing. So I just like broke 1 or 2 blocks from the portal. So that's why I don't have that much obsidian here. Let's see. Okay, I have some leather. Doesn't look like I have much. I don't have any paper at all, do I? I have to go outside and grab some paper real quick. First, I want to go to sleep. There's a lot of mobs outside. Even though it shouldn't be an issue with the sword. I will have an issue with my armor here soon, though. That's why I really want to get this system done this episode, so that oh, trying to get some cover now. Except that creeper. That creeper doesn't need any cover. Let's just grab some sugar. Sugar canes. Yeah, let's grab 2 stacks. Should be good enough. I really should get started with Thaumcraft. I miss my golems for harvesting. That's something I really have to get around to. I'll definitely be doing that off camera because that was probably one of my biggest regrets for my Direwolf series was how much time I spent on Thaumcraft. Especially since the recipes, I'm sure you guys can just look at them up in the wiki, and I just spent so much time guessing on those things. So I don't know if you guys think the same, but that's definitely something I noticed. Alright, let's see here. I don't need my minium stone in there for this. Just need a bunch of sugar, paper. Hold on. Oh, sugar. Well, hold on. That's already almost a stack. What can I do with 1 sugar cane? Oh well. think I can burn the sugar, probably. But, this is kind of like raw material, so I'm just going to leave it here. Oh well, let's make a few books. There we go. 4 books. Gotta go kill myself some more cows. I'm running out of leather here. Alright. So I have my obsidian, I have my books. I should be able to set my 2 enchantment tables. 2, 4 diamonds. Alright, 2 enchantment tables. Now I need a bunch of gold, don't I? Just grab this. Alright, oh, I need ender pearls. Should have plenty of here. Just only 2 for now. Nice, soothing Minecraft music in the background. It's nice. 2 chunk loaders, perfect. Now that's that. Now as for transporting the lava over to here, I said I was gonna make a tesseract, but I decided against it because this is a nifty item that I don't think I actually ever used it. But always known existed, I guess. I mean, at least for a while. I just never thought of using it for some reason, which is the ender tank. And that's why I got the blaze rods. I was actually prepared this time around. So it still requires a little bit of ender pearls, some wool, and obsidian. So let's get on that. I need 2 of those. Oh, should have, yeah. I only need 2 of those. Now, do I have wool? Something. Don't. Okay, well I can make it with string. Marble bricks. Right. Oh, another thing I noticed, I have a bunch of gravel, and I was looking for uses for gravel, and I can use it with a minium stone to make pretty much sand and I think dirt as well. But mainly, the thing that interested me the most was sand. I can make sand from gravel. And clay. That's the other thing I realized I could do with minium stone. Clay and sand, which are 2 things I just constantly have to keep on running around looking for because I'm out of. So just I gotta keep that in mind for next time I need clay, and I don't have to cut the episode in half because I have to go get some from the river or whatever. And I'm sure that river's running short on clay now. Let's see here. See if I can remember the recipe for once. I need the cauldron, just a bunch of iron. And I'll obviously put the iron away. I should probably put that put it somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I feel like I'm always running around back and forth. So let's make 2 cauldrons first. What is it? 3, 7. There you go. No, so it's sitting on the sides, I believe. Yep. Another ender pearl. Another 2 ender pearls, I should say. Some blaze rods in the corners. And, what's the diamonds? No, wait, that's not it. What am I missing here? Oh, the wool, right. Crap, I forgot to make that. I don't need the minium stone for that. There you go. Now, since I'm the only person in the server, oh, it's not a server, it's single player, I don't really need to worry about the color of the wool here, but, some mosquito flying around me here, it's kind of bugging me. Right, ender tank. Got those done. I got the 2 chunk loaders. I gotta set this one up first. I'll probably set this up in my room since it's kind of empty here. Just put it right smack in the middle. It's kind of like a centerpiece here. Show lasers. So there you go. Let's see where it loads up to. So it doesn't even load. See, I need to make it a little bit bigger because the tank is actually up. It comes up forward here, so I guess it will be loaded, but I'm afraid that's gonna be like cut in half. So I'll double it. Why the hell not? Let's see. Yeah, that kind of cuts my farming in half, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, that should get me covered. It's kind of wasted a little bit in that direction. But oh well. That should be good for now. So, just gotta turn these things off. And that should be set for now. Oh, I forgot to make the valves. Crap. Let's see. Forgot already how to make the valves. And I right-click instead of just clicking on it. Right, iron bars, tank, and bucket, and engineering bricks. Dang it. Alright, I should have a bucket here. Yep. Where's my iron bars? Here's 2. Well, only 2. Oh, here are the iron bars. These are the ones from the dungeon thing over there. Alright, let's see what I need here for the engineering blocks. Oh, just the same as the one I've been making, just with redstone in the middle. Let's see, I can make them out of dark zirconium. Sure, plenty of that one. Let's see, I should only need 4 of these, I believe. Just quickly cook that up. Where's bauxite doing in there? What is this, aluminum? No, get out of there. You don't need to be in there. It's all stuff from the pulverizer that was just hanging there for a while. I don't know. Alright, so this is quickly cooking up. Just get away here a second. One more. There we go. Some stone bricks. I should have some here. Yep, there we go. 4. A little bit of redstone. Alright. Dark engineering brick. Perfect. Now for the valve, I need 4 of those iron and that in the middle. So that shouldn't be an issue now. Better look it up what exactly these engineering blocks do different from the other blocks that I usually make for the tanks. Maybe it's just the way it looks. It does look kind of nifty. But yeah, where's my bucket? Here it is. 4 valves, 4 more. Perfect. I was already out of them from the steam tank and the talking about steam tank, how is this going along? Okay, it's not quite full there. Holy crap! Well, that didn't work out like I intended it to. My god. These are down. Shit. Oh man. That's a lot of steam to things. They chugged that thing pretty much instantaneous. Boy. I think my buffer is gonna have to be in the MJ already produced pretty much. I'm gonna have to make a couple energy cells, fill those up, and then that's gonna be my buffer because I thought steam in the tank would have been good, but that thing didn't even fill up a full energy cell. Probably about half, I must say, because there was already a little bit in there, and I'm short almost 120,000 MJ. It's still producing a little bit from whatever's left here, but it's, as you can see, it's pretty low, 0.2 MJs per tick. And they're back down to blue. They're pretty much powering down now. And these things are off. What's going on here? All right, let's grab some coke. I'm gonna, since this thing's already chunk loaded, I'm just gonna drop a bunch of coal in there. Is this on? All right, steam is coming out. Power's coming back into the engines here. Need more coal to put in here to make sure I always have these things on. And now I'll grab another 2 stacks, I guess, to drop in here while going to another and finish up this process. Now I did turn the hell was that? Pretty sure I disabled rain in NEI. I guess it was just thunder. Look, there's no moon, so odd. Right, I don't need those diamonds. I don't want to take them in the nether, especially not in the nether. I need food. Put the gold in there. Let's eat up and head into the nether, I guess. Chunk loaders, ender tank. I need to set up the tank over here as well, and the valves. That's what I was going, what I came down here for, but kind of got a little distracted here. Now this thing, all I have to do is turn this thing out. I think that's what the output. I don't know what that means. I have to probably look that up, but I just know I have to turn this thing, because yeah, I just have to turn that thing. I tried it in another test world before this, because I wanted to make sure that I didn't need to pump it through with the liquid ducts, or I could just connect next to it. Blaze spawner, no. Lava pump, yes. Perfect. So now let's set this up real quick. Let's need the thing here. That's gonna quickly go, because I already have my engines going, hopefully heating up. Not quite there yet, but now what I need to do is set this guy up. Set him up there, a little bit out of the way. Show lasers. So that's where the center chunk is. I'm gonna need this to be a lot bigger, because I don't want to like cut off the. I want it to be a circle. So there you go. That should have enough area, I guess, to grab lava from. Definitely. Now I have to go quickly over there, and we'll first have to disable this thing and see if it's receiving properly. A lot easier to travel with Lincoln Books, especially if you're going in Nether. So there we have it. Nice lava coming in. I already have 10 buckets of lava worth. Let's see, what time do I have? I have 22 minutes in. Let's say, I think it's a productive episode. I don't know. I got that done. Wasn't really something new or innovative or whatever you want to say, call it. This thing is heating up. It's already up to 90 degrees, so that's a great thing. It's already only consumed about a little bit less than 20 cocoa, but it's almost already in temperature, so it only takes 20 to get going. So as long as I can keep reminding myself to fill those coke ovens, I shouldn't have an issue here. What I definitely do want to make is another. I probably want to make 2 or 3 of these guys actually. Because it's not that this whole steam tank thing wasn't that great of an idea unless I make this thing like twice the size, and it's already pretty big. I think it's bigger than the one for the lava. Let's see, how much does this one hold? Well, it's not comparable. I don't think the units are. Well, 160. Well, it might be pretty close to the size of this one. If the units are comparable or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought this was a little bit smaller. It does look smaller. Might just be a little bit deeper. I don't know. But yeah, we're just gonna leave the episode up to here. Next time around, I'll probably just make the geothermal generators. I'll probably make off camera because they're pretty simple to make and just very low level industrial craft machinery. So I'll probably just maybe I just prepare a lot of the materials, so I'll just quickly make them on camera and start producing some EU. So yeah, until next time, bye.